इसका ट्राई करते हैं आया क्या है। ऑप्शन नहीं आ रहा, तूने तो किया क्या? हो रहा है डाउनलोडिंग। हो गया हो गया। हाँ हो गया, दोनों हो गए। परचेस और लेमो ले लेना, सब काम आएगा। हेवी आर्मर वो भी ले लिया, रेडी। अब स्टार्ट कर सकता है।
कर दूं चालू?
हाँ करते कर दे।
अभी तो सिर्फ फ्लीका बैंक पे जाना है और देख।
हाँ वो लास्ट समझाएगा शायद हमें, कैसे वो प्लान पूरा बनाएगा। अभी तो लास्ट समझाएगा हमें। ऐसे ये आया बूढ़ा कुछ लंगड़ा साला, दिमाग बहुत तेज चलता है इसका।
Nothing like a bourgeois bank robber to remind me of how strange Los Santos has become. In my day, the psychos at least had the dignity to be psychotic.
पर इनसे डर लगता है कहीं वो लाठी मार ना दे हमें।
Furnishings and going straight. All right, you ready?
रेडी है कब से भाई हम।
Is it? Well, it's not it, but it's something very big. It's not quite ready yet, but I wanted to see how you're doing.
तेज हो रहा है लोंडा।
Is a Fleeca bank franchise. And it's nothing too complicated. There's no buy-in. Now, normally, there would be a buy-in. You would put in money up front, we would arrange the job, and you would pull it off. But this time, I'll cover the upfront costs. Call it the price of getting a look at you. And there's no risk to you. Unless, of course, you count getting locked up or shot. So, you ready? What do you think? You
चलो चलो।
questions, comments, concerns?
कुछ नहीं है ना ना।
What are you waiting for? Let's go see this place.
बस समझा दो हमें क्या करना है। बाकी हम संभाल लेंगे। चलो 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 चलो, यही गाड़ी लेनी पड़ेगी क्या?
Little space.
चढ़ जाना, चढ़ जा तू। मेरे बैठने के बाद ही बैठेगा शायद। हाँ तभी बैठा।
There's a Fleeca franchise on the Western Highway near Chuma.
हाईवे पे जाना।
Word of warning, you're on the job right now, so don't let the cops notice you. If they come after us, we call it off. So, my taciturn friends, I suppose you want to know how we're doing this. Well, funny you should ask. We're driving out to the bank, taking a look.
कुछ ड्राइविंग के बारे में कह रहा है वेनम तेरे। लगता है डर लग रहा है इसे।
Not very complex at all. We're not going in. We're not poking it with a stick.
क्या बोल रहा है? अंदर देख के बैठा। अरे ये पीछे
You see,
दिख भी नहीं रहा।
Look it. I like my scores like I like my dates. Across the street and unaware they're being watched. All right, so hey, so why this bank over all the other banks in the state? Why does fortune favor this one? Another good question. You're full of good questions. You're like a child whose parents think it's clever, or the IRS. Ugh. Well, this bank's got some safety deposit boxes, and in one of those safety deposit boxes are some bonds being hidden from the tax man, but no one's gonna report missing. All starting to make sense. Security should be light, well, relatively light. Light if your daydreams or raids on the Union Depository. Quite heavy if your day job is turning over liquor stores and gas stations. And the bonds in the box will be worth more than a few rumpled notes from a till, so the minor escalation is worth it, if you can handle it.
क्या बड़बड़ कर रहा है? इसका मुंह थकता नहीं क्या? हम पक गए पूरे। आ गया इधर ये।
Those weighty issues surrounding your first foray into serious armed robbery. I'm assuming you're kind of a cerebral crew because otherwise this whole not talking deal just kind of puts you on. There it is.
क्या पार्किंग की?
Drink it in. I've patched into their security feed by myself.
हवा में उड़ रहा है।
What are we looking at? Small joint, not much security. Staff won't give a crap,
अच्छा
especially about the deposit.
ये कैमरे को लास्टर हैक कर लेगा शायद
How to turn this into a screenplay. The boxes are in the back behind the safe door. We want box number 167.
अच्छा बॉक्स निकालना है यहाँ से कुछ डॉक्यूमेंट
Works for you. You can get out quick, but it'll also work for the cops. Speed up their response time.
हो गया शायद ओके ओके
Enough of this peeper crap.
हो गया
Let's go to the garment factory.
फैक्ट्री ले इसकी फैक्ट्री ले
Now,
Last
when you hit the
target.
bank, you're gonna need to hack into its security system. I've written a neat little program that'll do most of the work for you, but it's probably a good idea for you to familiarize yourselves with it. You, in the passenger seat, I've sent it to your phone. Take
Okay.
it for a dry run, keep your hands steady. and maybe
अरे
you might
मुझे
find
करना है
a
क्या
way to
अरे मुझे करना था
एक तुझे कर
अरे ऊपर से जाना था मैं भूल गया कंट्रोल अलग है समझ गया एक हो गया एक सर्किट कंप्लीट हुई दो और कर दी
You're a really bad driver.
अरे यार हो जाएगा एकदम आसान है अरे बहुत स्पीड में चली जा रही है
I'm calling Paige. She's my assistant. First, she's gonna get us what we need. Then she's gonna saw me in half.
क्या हंस रहा है बूढ़े
No? Didn't like that one?
नए है
Make
हम
it easy.
हो गया दूसरी पे हो गई एक बाकी लगता है प्रैक्टिस
Hey,
करवा
it's
रहा है
Lester. The place looked good. Nothing we weren't expecting. Can you get the intel together? Hard copies to go on a notice board. Yeah, plus all the equipment we spoke about. I'll be over to collect it with
हो गया
those
बस एक ही
people.
बाकी है सब
Yeah. Charming as ever. Okay, see you soon.
हो
She's
गया
loading the hardware into the back of a truck. Tools for the job, things for you to wear. On a job, your attire will depend on the role
Circuit
you're
completed.
performing. As a job
हो
gets
गया, हो
more
गया।
complicated, so will the uniforms.
ये प्रैक्टिस करवा रहा था
Seen by civilians.
आगे
you'll be
यही
provided
करना
with
होगा।
A couple of masks. Then, when you go into the bank, you can choose one that
Subsidy जैसा।
goes with your eyes. And hey, there's the added bonus of none of your favorite comic convention outfits being linked to a major. Look it. Outfits being linked to a major crime.
और नेट जा रहा है शायद
Where
उसका
were we? Masks. Paige. Oh yeah. We'll go over there, pick her up, and go back to your place to plan this thing. I can talk you through the planning board later. That might be helped by a visual aid. The rest is pretty self-explanatory. Listen to me. Do what I say. Bullets go in here. Come
आगे
out there.
बैठो बाप रे क्या टर्न मारा
Kill me before my jeans do. There she is.
वो पागल हो
Leave
रहा
my
है,
car here,
last
take the
time।
truck. I should be using my cane.
Hey,
उसमें जाना
Ow!
चलो
Fascists!
वो चल भी नहीं रहा
छड़ी का
बैठ 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 बैठ
Now it's back to the apartment.
ओके एकदम आराम से कोई जल्दी नहीं
Is it all
है
there?
I think
हाँ
so. You want to get out and check, go down the inventory, or are you happy sitting there making a perfect butt imprint in your easy wipe seat?
I'll take your word for it.
Thank you. It should all be there. The
कौन मार रहा
clothes,
है
guns, headsets, holdalls, masks, the drill, the files with all the photos and surveillance work. Hey, there's enough here to make us all look real suspicious. Nice little conspiracy to commit robbery charge waiting to happen.
What, they're gonna charge us with thought crime?
Not so much thought as everything but the deed crime. We'd be caught with our pants down and a hard-on out to here.
Well, we're not getting caught. These are
ये
professionals.
इसका मुंह नहीं थकता
So I
कि
hear.
इतने
The
देर से
cheapest
बोल रहा है
professionals money can buy.
I like to think of it as investing in new talent. And until you and me start playing low-rent Bonnie and Clyde, that's the way it's gotta be. She didn't mean anything by that, by the way. She's just a little brusque.
If they were offended, they would have said something. Real inconspicuous.
भाई ठोक दिया हमने
वो गाड़ी वाला गाड़ी टच की और वो गया ये मेरे को
फिर से ये दिखती नहीं भाई ऊपर से जो गाड़ी आती है ना इधर वो वापरे उड़ा दी उसने।
लेस्टर की गाड़ी।
कौन ठोक रहा है बदतमीज।
कंप्लीटेड है।
मिशन कंप्लीट हो गया। मिशन कंप्लीट।
अभी तो पहला सेट।
हाँ पहला ही, अभी तो समझाया। 2000 आरपी बढ़ी।